Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. It's a brand new week and we have a brand new car. Because for 20 points in autumn you can get yourself the Cadillac CT5-V. This thing has 668 brake horsepower, 658 foot-pounds of torque and weighs a whopping 4,123 pounds. It does have a very nice 6.16 litre engine. As to be fair to it, it looks absolutely evil both at the front and at the back as well. I mean, just look at that. Going to the inside, it looks, well, practically like every other Cadillac on the planet. But it does have what looks like a fancy little touchscreen thingy down there. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a listen to that 6.16 litre engine. Now, doesn't that sound fantastic? First thing we're going to go ahead and do is go to conversion, because we have got a few engine swaps available. We have got a 8.4 litre V10, we have got a 7.7 litre V12, and of course we have ourselves a racing 7.2 litre V8. And of course, if you want to go ahead and change out the supercharger, which this thing apparently comes with, you can do that and put in some twin turbos. Going to aero and appearance, for the front we have just got plastic, and for the back, let's take a look. Is it anything good? We have the option to put in the Forza wing or remove the back wing entirely. As for tyres, this thing starts out on some sport tyres, so it can go up to semi-slick should we wish to, or we could also go over to full racing slick should we wish to do that too. However, I'm going to probably leave this thing stock because, well, we're going to go ahead and take this thing for a bit of a road race, but first, let's go check out the paint. So, going over to designs and paints, we have got nothing for advanced, but do we have anything? Oh, we have a few manufacturer colours available. You know what we do here. Let's go ahead and see. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different manufacturer colours, and I really like how that looks in bright orange. We're going to keep with that for a bit. And away we go. We have got our wonderful bright orange machine, 600 brake horsepower, well 670 pretty much, give or take literally 2. And let's go ahead and see what we can do against everything else here. We're actually doing really well, up to 4th already by the first corner. We do get very, very sideways, which could be a good indication for later. Okay, so we've made it up to 3rd now. We've got 2nd and 1st ahead of us, but we've got to really try and push this thing to its limits to try and catch up, because the fact we've got a lot of horsepower is good, but remember this thing still weighs over 4,000 pounds, so it's very, very heavy. So yeah, it struggles a bit, but that is 2nd. 1st is just up here. Please turn, thank you. Come on, 1st is right there. 1st is a little Alpine A110. They are very, very light, but they do not have anywhere near as much power as we do. You know what? I'm glad companies started making cars in ridiculous colours. We need more. 95%, and we are nearly at the end of the race. We've somehow kept ahead of everything, including the light buzzing bee effect little Alpine thingy, but we have made it across the line with a whopping 1st place and a time of 2 minutes 9 seconds. So the bright orange machine did pretty well when it came down to racing. Now we're going to go ahead and swap it to all-wheel drive. We're going to go ahead and throw in the racing 7.2 litre, and of course we're going to twin turbo it because we'd be a bit stupid if we didn't. And we're going to go make this thing into a drag build, or at least try to. And so the CTS, I call it CTS. The CT5 Blackwing is a Blackwing no longer because I took it off. And now to go tuning. This is going to be fun. Right, let's see. Can it wheelie? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do it? So here we are now over the drag strip. Let's go ahead and engage launch control, and away we go. Let's see what we can do with 1,400 practically brake horsepower. Somebody else is just going to absolutely flying off over there. Let's see what we can get through the camera. Hopefully we're going to get a decent speed, probably up in the 190s, maybe 200, 201. Okay, I'll take a 201 out of this thing. That's really good. Also, how are the brakes? They still as... We're not going to talk about that. That didn't happen. Run away. Well, now we go ahead and put this thing onto some full slick racing tyres, and we're going to go ahead and make the front ones a little bit wider because we are going to take this thing for a little bit of a top speed test. How will it do? Let's go find out. And in case you're curious, here's what's in the Forza Horizon shop this week. We've got the Porsche Carrera, we've got the Challenger RT, we have got the walkie-talkie car horn, and the Apex Predators hoodie. So here we are now with the Tangerine over at the edge of the motorway. So top speed test, away we go. We've got launch control and anti-lag on our side. And let's go ahead and see what speed we can get out of the CT5-V. Again, it's still not a CTS. And the edge of the speed zone's up here somewhere. There we go, 257.99 miles an hour. And we're doing 268. And we've still got downhill and our speed camera to go. This thing's insane. Okay, up here somewhere should be our camera. There it is, 268.9 miles an hour. And now we go downhill, 270, 271. Do we get 272 or is that 272 much? I feel like I've made that joke already. But it seems we've got just 271 miles an hour out of this thing, which is honestly absolutely insane given, you know, this thing. You wouldn't have thought this would be doing that amount of speed. But then again, it's gone and surprised us all. So I guess let's go drift this thing. Okay, up to our drift zone, we're going to chuck it in sideways and hope for the best. You're still all-wheel drive with a lot of power, so we're just gym-cornering everything out of this car and seeing what we get. We get a whopping 41,745 points, which is absolutely insane. And now let's go ahead and start going back the other way and seeing what we get. Can we beat 41,000? I heavily doubt it. But we're going to give it a try anyway. We've bounced off the bridge, but we're still going. And we've got 39,000, including a bounce bridge. Bridge bounce? I don't know. But yeah, this thing is kind of absolutely manic. I love it. And before anybody complains, I've put the wing back on. So yeah, that is the CT5-V. This thing is honestly absolutely insane, especially with anti-lag. I mean, just look at that. That is... oh boy, that is something else. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video like I've enjoyed driving this thing, because honestly this car is an absolute menace to society and I love it. But I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Sec out. Bye. If I hide in this field, is it considered camouflage?